wonderful day. She,
Great.
but she didn't have any ice cream. But no ice cream today. I don't understand that. I don't
Because
really.
she had cupcakes in school instead. They don't do ice cream anymore, especially in the winter.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
But you're only allowed to bring in cupcakes, and they have to be store-bought. You can't make them. They have to
Yeah,
have the label.
you got to be very careful because kids have such allergies now, you know? I
Right,
mean, it's,
right.
look, that's
Besides,
understandable,
it's not even
you know?
allergies. You don't know if somebody's going to poison the kids. You don't know someone takes one little nut to just put something in the food, as a joke, and kids get sick.
Exactly.
You
So
got to be
I
careful.
just got, the other day I went and I ordered the cupcakes. I got, just, regular yellow cake. And Samantha said to me, she goes, why didn't you do half and half, like half chocolate and half yellow? I said, because I don't know who can have chocolate in your class. I don't know who's allergic to it. It's safe to do yellow cake. Everybody likes it. And we did airbrush frosting. Hers was a little bit more different than the other kids. She had red and green airbrush with happy birthday on it. The other kids had Christmas stockings on theirs. And I brought it up to the school this morning, and like I said, she went to see the Nutcracker today. Her father went on the school trip. He was the class dad. And then tonight at Perkins, they threw a party for her. They had Elsa and Olaf for her, and they did a face painting for her. We had a cake for her. We all sang happy birthday. She got her present, and now she's in bed she's playing with her game now.
Good.
That's great.
Hey, Mark, you
That's
would know
great.
this. You would
And
probably
she
know
has
this.
she has one more thing coming her way. Scott and I are going to take her. She's very into video games now because we took her to see Pixels over the summer, that Adam Sandler movie.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to play the old video games. I found a place in Red Bank, New Jersey called Yestercade. So we're taking her there on Saturday, and we're going to spend the day there, and she can play all the games she wants.
Do they have pinball machines?
Probably.
I think they do.
Old.
No, I think they do. I have to go on the website and see, but there's a whole list of games that they have. I mean, they have Donkey Kong, they have Tron, Track and Field, Missile Command, Asteroids. And it's wall-to-wall games.
You know what? Send me the name of the place.
I will.
That's great.
And it's like $8.75 for like the first hour, and then you can also pay $25 like the day, unlimited. I know she's gonna have a good time playing.
Now, this is a question for you guys. All going to enjoy this. Who do you think the smartest president was by IQ?
Who the smartest was?
Well, let's go.
You mean as far as IQ is concerned?
Yeah. Number 20.
I said
Well,
Roosevelt.
I know Clinton. No, Clinton was way up there.
Yeah. Well,
but
George W. was 130 IQ.
Really?
Willie.
Well, Clinton.
I am not there yet. Willie McKinley was 130. James Polk was 130. Now watch this. Grover Cleveland's 130 point whatever. Richard Nixon 131. The Brainiac 131.9.
Well, I mean, that doesn't.
Okay.
No one ever said Nixon was stupid. He said he was a crook.
George Washington 130. George Washington 132.5. Not bad those days. Van Buren 133.4.
And what was Clinton?
I don't
think
know.
It was like 160s.
Rutherford B. Hayes 133.9. Harrison 133.9. Franklin Pierce 134.8. These guys are smart.
See, I said Roosevelt.
Millard Fillmore 136. John Tyler 136. Franklin Roosevelt, 139.6. Now we're getting Abraham Lincoln, 140. Now we're getting to the really bright guys. James Madison, 141.3. Put in the Fifth Amendment to the Declaration. Chester A. Arthur, 141.5. James Garfield, 141.5. Theodore Roosevelt, 142.3. John Adams, 142.5. We got to be close. Jimmy Carter, 145.1.
Well, Jimmy Carter. I mean, he was very.
I gotta
bright.
say, God bless him. I just saw on the TV the other day that he beat his cancer.
Yeah. Woodrow Wilson,
He's in
141.
remission.
Yeah, good for him. Bless him.
Bill Clinton, 148.8. Georgetown University.
So who was the
John
president with the
Kennedy.
highest IQ?
I'm going to say Truman.
John Kennedy, 150.7. Thomas Jefferson, 153.8. John Quincy Adams, 168.8. Harvard University. And the top of the rank, that was it, him. He was the top of the man.
What?
Top was John Quincy Adams, 168.8.
John Adams' son.
He could have started the Scorpion Club. He could have been a contender, a famous one on TV.
Hey, listen, don't knock Scorpion. It's a good show.
I enjoy watching it. I just don't see anybody actually living there. This is like a true story. It's based on a guy's lives, a guy's imagination.
I mean, you don't know. First of all, the government is not going to broadcast stuff like that if they are using, his intelligence in any way. I'm sure what they did was they obviously took poetic license. They stretched the truth. Some of the stories might be embellished. I mean,
jumping on a train running, going at 90 miles an hour and jumping and catching on. That's embellishing it a lot. But yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Listen, this is not meant to be anything but a story, based on.
Look, it's supposed to be a program to entertain.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, what a lot of people do, and we're as guilty as the next one, is that we question certain things that are supposed to be taken on face value because it just enhances the story. That's all.
I enjoy it. I really don't care. I do it just to start a conversation. If they didn't say this story was based on anybody, it wouldn't change my mind. It's a fun show.
It is.
Just like that, what's it called? The one with the tattoos?
Shark Tank is a fun show.
Yeah. The Tattoo Girl is fun. The Good Wife I enjoy. There's a few shows that are fun, Anyway,
notice that the Good Wife and Chicago Med and Chicago PD and Chicago 5, all these great shows take place in Chicago, and look at the hassle Chicago is having now.
Well, that's because
the people are not going to be satisfied unless Rahm Emanuel resigns, and it's not in his nature to do that. Well, they may try to force him out, but
Yeah, I think they should throw the bum out. I think it's pretty obvious the guy knew what was going on. There's no way he didn't know.
Well, the point is that, you see, in Chicago, this stuff has been going on from time immemorial, Ever since the days of the rackets and the mafia, the police have always been corrupt there.
Yeah, well, that does not make it right. Of course not. Right? I mean, they say that Kennedy was killed by the mob. That's one of the theories.
Well, no, that's one of the conspiracy theories that has been raised more than once.
Yeah, Jack.
You know,
Yeah, Jack Postman was big on that.
they also say that big business killed Kennedy because he was trying to pass legislation that would sort of rope them in, and put restrictions on them, So it's a lot of things. That's why I believe more and more that, as crazy as it sounds, Lee Harvey Oswald is crazy enough to act alone, okay, and pull it off and get away with it, at least until he was caught, and listen, look, I've come to believe that over the last number of years, because at the beginning I thought, like everybody else, it's got to be a conspiracy. But the bottom line is, I think he pulled it off by himself.
I don't know. I don't think anybody has all the right information to really come up with everybody can come up with a theory, but which is what they do, but who's right or wrong?
If you wait until 2063, the whole truth will finally come out.
Don't worry, they'll lie about it then too.
I don't know. I don't know. And on that note, I am going to hang up.
All right, Mark. Is your blood
we were
pressure...
supposed to give you 30 minutes, and we wound up giving you almost an hour.
That's because you enjoyed it so much.
Once again, happy birthday to Matt and Sam. And,
thank you.
Yep, happy birthday.
Think of a good topic. Well, actually, I was talking to Felix before. We'll probably embellish and talk more and more about Chicago and what's going on there. And
I'll do my homework.
Chicago and L.A., California with the murders, more and more is coming out on that.
Yeah. All righty, listen, you take care, everybody.
And stuff like that. All right.
Have a good night.
Good night, Mark.
You too.
All right, Lisa, wish your daughter a happy birthday.
I will. Thank you. I appreciate what you did tonight.
I hope you had a good time.
I did.
So did I. I think Mark got a little pissed off at me.
I love you guys. You're Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, no, he has a temper. I just get him mad. Anyway, all right. We'll see you. We'll talk to you on Friday then.
You got it.
All right, great.
All right.
Talk to you then. Good night.
You got it. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Elisa, and before that was Dr. Mark and Elisa's daughter, Samantha was on. We also had fun listening to some of the Christmas songs and the birthday song we played. And now, all the songs besides the birthday songs are all, I should say, the Christmas songs that you don't recognize, like hip-hop Christmas and that, are from iPluggers. And we're going to play one more Christmas song from iPluggers, and then we're going to call it a night. Unless somebody doesn't want to listen to it, then they can hang up now. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't know when you hung up on me anyway. And maybe I won't play iPluggers at all because I don't see it. I don't know if I want to look for it right now. Let's see. What are we going to do? One more song from iPluggers. Why not? A Christmas song. This is a Christmas season, and we should be playing some Christmas music. So let me introduce you our next artist from iPluggers as I plug her in, because my memory's forgotten and I don't remember what her name is or anything else, but I can still read a little bit, so we'll know it that way. Okay, so we're going into Christmas songs, holiday music. No, not that way. Okay, we're going to play Joni Madden. And name is
Hey Santa. Hello Santa.